Hi there, it's Doris, your golf diva, and welcome to the Traveling Golf Diva podcast. And today we are going to talk about the most gorgeous fashion in the golf industry. We have as our special guest, Kandace from Kandy Golf. She's the visionary behind the brand, built a vibrant global brand that's shaking up golf apparel with style all over the world, performance, and that signature Kandy flair.
Hello, divas and gents, and welcome to the Traveling Golf Diva podcast, where golf meets travel, lifestyle, and unforgettable adventures. Here's your host, Doris Muscarella.
Welcome, Kandace, to the Traveling Golf Diva podcast.
Thank you so much, Doris, for having me. It's a pleasure to be here with you today.
So I have to ask, what sparked the idea to launch Kandy Golf back in November of 2019 from your home in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia? And how was that initial passion evolved into a worldwide presence?
Well, back in 2019, I was caddying for my husband. He's a very competitive golfer. So new to golf myself and caddying for him, I was going to pro shops and retail outlets and seeing all these apparel, but nothing was really fun or flattering. It didn't fit me well as I'm only 5 feet tall. So I was very frustrated, couldn't find anything. So I took it upon myself to design a logo. And I embroidered it on a hat and a polo and went out and caddied, and it just sparked conversation. What is Kandy Golf? So I told them my story, and they're like, well, I really like the logo. It's really cool. You should do something with that. So in August of 2019 to November, I was just selling hats. I found a generic brand, and I was putting my logo on these hats and selling them for $20. And I made just over $7,000 in sales on just hats. So Craig and I are like, okay, yeah, we have something here. So we went to a lawyer, took our savings, incorporated the company in November of 2019. And then, of course, in the new year, COVID shut the world down. And we're like, oh no, now what do we do? We had 7 clubs who wanted to place an order. And all but 2 had canceled, saying, we're very sorry. We don't know what's going to happen, if golf is even going to be open. So we decided, okay, we're going to have to do something online. So I am all self-taught. I opened up a Shopify account, and I just started pounding my social media, so my Facebook, Instagram, and everything. And a lady in Florida bought one of our outfits, and she had posted on a golf group for women, the outfit, and it just kind of took off. So all word of mouth, it's just kind of spiraled from there. So now we are a global brand, and we're known as the #1 golf brand in comfort.
Oh, I love it. By the way, divas, I'm wearing one of the outfits because I want it to be comfortable and at the same time interview the genius behind the brand. So it is so good. And this afternoon, I'm going to play golf with it. So get ready.
Awesome.
Now, starting as a home-based business, and some of the divas are already trying to do that also, and growing into a recognized name in golf fashion is no small task, especially as a women-owned brand. What were some of the biggest challenges and triumphs in those early days, and how did your own love for golf influence the design from day one?
So one of the biggest challenges that I faced at the start was shipping. So all of my manufacturers are overseas, and to get product here to me quickly was a challenge. I didn't want to ship by boat because my biggest fear was, okay, what if something happens, and what if it falls off the boat? I have orders I need to fulfill. So we decided, okay, we're going to ship everything by air. So we had the DHL rep in our home, we had the UPS rep in our home, and we had the FedEx rep in our home. And they're all competing with each other, trying to give us the best deal. So we have some of the most fair rates in the industry. So I can ship anywhere in North America for $15 flat fee, and it usually shows up in 3 to 5 days. which is incredible. It's kind of like Amazon. And another issue that when we first started was deciding what to make, what to design. It was specifically only going to be women's apparel. That was my goal. We need to have more women's. We need to make more color. We need to spark more things that are flattering and just look good and feel good and give you confidence out there. And then my husband's like, well, what about me?
That's right.
I like to look good. So I decided, okay, well, we'll start with some women's polos, or men's polos. So we do men's polos, men's pants, and men's shorts. And for women, I have 4 styles of skirts now, 3 styles of tops, 3 styles of dresses. And my plan in 2027 is to change things up a bit and come out with a more country club line, if that makes sense. So
of
not
course, of course,
and crazy.
absolutely. Yes.
So we're known for our fun prints. We're known for being bold and colorful, and just we suit people's personality. There's usually a print that I will design that someone is like, that's so me. So that's my goal, is to try and have something for everybody.
I love butterflies. And this outfit I was like, oh, she already knows me. Oh, and there's the golf pickle shirt that,
Yeah.
oh, we loved it.
So in a pickle.
The pickle. Oh, it was great. We have it. I mean, so I live in a country club, and we have every month 1 to 2 golf tournaments. For whatever reason, we have sixums because we have too many golfers. We have charity golf tournaments twice a year. We have the Play for Pink. We have about 500 players. And then we have the Play for Pink in February, and then we have the Gastro Pub, which is another tournament for Play for Pink in October. Then we're launching this year we're having a tennis and pickleball tournament, which we use outfits also.
Nice.
So the brand and the idea of going into country clubs is a very, very good brand. And I love the niche. I love the Kandy Golf brand. I love niche marketing, different, unique. The colors are bright and beautiful. So I'm telling you, you're doing an incredible job. Kandy Golf stands out with its focus on high performance, comfortable, and eye-catching pieces, vibrant polos, skirts, dresses, and skirts. What makes your apparel different from traditional golf wear?
When I started my brand, I took everything that I loved about the outfits I currently owned, and I took everything I hated out. So with that combo, I designed something that fit beautifully. So having golfers designing golf wear is kind of a no-brainer because we know what we want.
Where do you draw inspiration for your collections?
So my mind never shuts off. I'm always thinking and deciding, and it's like I have a vision in my head, and then I search online and I look for the graphics, find what I'm seeing, and I put them all together into one. If I like it, I put a vote. So I'll put it up on Facebook and I'll ask followers, what do you think? So all of my designs are 100% done by me. So, and we only produce 100. And when we sell out, I move into a new print.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, are there travel destinations or golf courses you've played or personal adventures that have sparked specific pieces or color?
Yes. So in the Dominican, color is huge. People love color, and you think vibrant and tropical, and that's what you want. So I personally love the sun. I love the heat. I am not a cold person. I do not enjoy the winter.
You're in Canada.
Exactly. You tell me, why am I still here? We say that to ourselves every winter. Why are we here? So anyway, I find color to give me energy. It makes me feel good. It makes me happy. Like when I put it on, I just instantly smile. There's enough grays and browns and beiges in the world that I can just create a brand that's just color. When you put on my gear, you just instantly kind of smile. You're like, oh, wow, like I love it. But if you put on, no offense to those who make bikinis and khakis, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you put that on, you're not excited about your outfit. I want you to be excited when you put it on in the morning and feel good all day.
I like it. I like it. So we're travelers, okay? So does Kandy have like traveling golfer lifestyles? Or, for example, we like to go to couples tournaments. We like to go couples jamboree in Alabama, Robert Trent Jones, and up in North Carolina they have couples things. I love the fact that we can wear the same top, the color, the pickle. I go back to the pickle outfit, which we're going to wear in this first tournament next.
I knew you would love that. I was like, oh, we got to send them the pickles. That is huge this year. Everybody loves
I love
the pickles.
the pickle. We're wearing that for our first tournament. He loved it. I loved it. So I like to take those outfits and travel. We're planning our couples tournament. He's a great golfer. I am not. I just make sure that I putt right and do the right things. But together we have a lot of fun. And dressing alike is a hit.
It is.
In all these country clubs and in all these tournaments. So
yeah.
Can you give us your website information for the divas that are listening, getting ready to go to couples tournaments?
Sure. So my website is www.kandygolf, so Kandygolf.com. And when you go on my website, at the very top of the homepage, you'll find all the links. So there's women's wear, men's wear, or all collections. Everything is very easy to navigate. And if you can't find what you're looking for, at the very top, there's the little magnifying icon. You click on that and you can search anything. So if you're not sure of a print, you can type it in. Say if it's Emma, you type in Emma and everything that I've created in that print will show up. So I've made it as easy as possible. And if there's ever any questions at all, you can always reach out in a DM or you can text me. I'm more than happy to assist my clients in helping what they need.
I picked up the phone and called you from Facebook. I found the number in Facebook. I'm calling her. I love this.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And, from a Canadian startup to a global brand, you're now aiming for a stronger year-round presence in the southern states like the U.S. Because I'm here in Florida, I'm wearing your outfit.
Yes.
What excites you most about expanding into warmer climates and United States golf communities? And how do you see Kandy Golf fitting into the lifestyle of golfers who play year-round in places like Florida?
That is my goal. So Florida, I love the fact that you guys are able to play year-round. I'm so jealous that you guys can play year-round because we start our golf usually May if we're lucky, and it's done in early November if we're lucky. So we have a very short season, and it just goes in the blink of an eye. So to be able to have people wearing our brand in the states where golf is all year long, it helps my company grow because my members, when they get our gear, it's very heartwarming because usually I guess I get an email and they'll post a picture in their email saying, we love our outfits, and they're out on a golf course somewhere and they'll say, I said, is it okay to share? Can I share this? Yes, certainly do so. So they give me permission to share it on my social media, which is fantastic because then I'm growing more. So because of the year-round clubs and being able to post and share happy customers in their golf apparel, it's really helping me grow. So I would love to see some clubs in the U.S. carry our brand. It's very difficult to break into the U.S. We do have, I think it's called Wanawin. It's very hard for me to pronounce, and I think that's in Michigan. They do carry Kandy Golf, and then we did have Sunshine Golf in Arizona. There's another golf resort in Arizona as well that carries Kandy Golf. And when he found me, it was on social media, and he loves loud and bold. And he goes, you are the perfect fit. So I just totally slipped my mind the name of that company. But we definitely hope to grow more in the States for sure.
It's just a matter of time. So I have a question because I belong to 4 leagues, and sometimes our foursome wants to dress alike. All the four of us want to dress alike, and can we place group orders? Like for a group of women that are going to play and want to wear the same shirt or the same outfit.
You most certainly can. So depending on how many items you order, I do offer discounts. So the more you order, the better the price. I'm all about supporting women. Any women golf, women entrepreneurs, I do my best to support with discount codes, or I will sponsor women events and like donate some outfits or an item or a gift card. So I do want to see women be able to dress and have fun out there. So if you want to order, say, 12 or 13 shirts, you're going to get a good deal.
Okay. Perfect. Love it. Absolutely. Okay. So without giving away too much, okay, can you share a memorable moment, maybe feedback from a customer, an ambassador win, or a personal highlight where Kandy Golf made someone's golf experience better, more fun, or more stylish?
Well, I remember a gentleman actually messaging me, and it brought tears to my eyes because he suffers from depression, and he also teaches golf. And he found our gear and said, listen, I really want to promote this. I want to carry it in the shop that I teach at. So they had put it in their shop, and he reached out to me one day and he goes, Kandace, I just want to say, every time I put on your apparel, it actually makes me feel good. It cheers me up and it puts a smile on my face, and it's really helped me get through this. And that is like, that right there is worth every single second of my brand. It's like he's so in love with it. And then the All Abilities players, I have now found so much love for the All Abilities players. So we caddied for my ambassador from Australia. He is an All Abilities player who is suffering from a brain disease, and his brain is actually shrinking. So he's losing his motor skills, he's losing his speech, he's in pain all the time, and he found golf as a way to deal with all this because it's still something he can do. He used to play professional rugby and he's very athletic, found out he had this and just kind of went downhill. So he discovered golf. He reached out to me and says, listen, can I be an ambassador? I said, well, we'll look into that. So it depends on how much you post and how much you tag us, and we'll go from there. And he did such an amazing job. And he's constantly just talking about us and tagging us and saying how much he loves the gear and how much it's helped him. And he's just a great guy, and I wish him all the best. So being at this tournament in Ontario a couple years back, it was very eye-opening to see how supportive these players were for each other, even though they're competing against each other, to see them cheering each other on. Like one gentleman had a prosthetic leg and his partner had a prosthetic foot. He couldn't get the ball off the tee. He was having a lot of problems with his leg and he just couldn't get it off. And his component, comes up, gives him a giant hug and says, it's okay, buddy, I have you, and helped him his whole 18th holes. You would never see that here.
Beautiful.
Like when Craig competes, he competes in a lot of national events. And when we go to a national event for the meet and greet, Ontario's at a table, New Brunswick is at a table. Everybody's separated. Nobody mingles. When you go to an event with the meet and greet at the All Abilities, they get together and they come over and they introduce themselves and they are so happy to see you. So my experience with the All Abilities is like, bring it on. Like, I want to help you as much as I can. So last year we donated all the towels for the All Abilities Worlds here in Ontario. So that was something I felt really good about doing for them.
That is amazing. Amazing. Those are real stories that tear jerkers, actually. So,
it is amazing. I was crying with them.
Yeah.
It was just such an emotional experience. 100% recommended. If you ever get the chance to volunteer at an All Abilities event, do so, because you will be blown away at how supportive everybody is.
Absolutely. It's all about connections. And I find that in the golf community, we all connect because we have a common denominator, which is golf. I'm a philanthropist. I like to be part of, as I mentioned, all the nonprofit organizations that I like to play golf in and support. So it's all about connecting, and that's really beautiful. Kandace, you're shared so much inspiration to us for our listeners who are ready to elevate their golf wardrobe and support a passionate, women-led brand, even though your husband is, he's a model.
Yeah. When you go on
He's your model. I see the pictures.
So ladies, when you're on the website and you see the guy in all of them, that is my husband, Craig, and it's usually mostly me as well. But we do have some ambassadors on our website and some real customers that have allowed us to post their photos. So it's 100% real. There are no actual runway models on my website. Real people modeling.
It's authentic. Yeah. It's you. This is me. This is what you get. This is my brand. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. It's excellent.
And if you follow me on Facebook, so I highly recommend that, because I do outfit of the day and I'll put it on and I'll do a video and demo it and explain it for those of you who are on the fence who haven't tried it yet. And usually it works. I'll put on an outfit and I'll say, what do you think? And I'll describe it and explain it. And next thing you know, I get a sale, which is awesome. So it makes me feel good. But when I first started doing that, I was so shy. I still am. I close the door. I won't let my husband in. And when I first started doing it, I would do it in my bathroom because it was the only room of the house that I had that had natural light. So I would lock myself in the bathroom with my little tripod, and I would do these videos with a toilet in the background. And it was just funny. Like, people love that. They said, you're just being you. Like, there's no fancy staging. There's no fancy background. You're just doing what you can with what you have. So one of my clubs who supports us every year, I was showing her the new line. This was a few years ago. And she goes, have you ever thought about doing a fashion show? I said, oh, Heather, I'm so shy. I don't think I could. If you had, she goes, what? I could follow behind you with a plunger if it would help. And we just started laughing. So yeah, it's, we've come a long way since the bathroom, let's just say. But hopefully one day I will have an actual studio that's just nice and plain and I can go in there and do my thing. But for now, it's always in my bedroom. So that's a new joke. Like, I've had more people in my bedroom than you can count.
Oh my goodness.
So it's fun. We have a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's what it's all about.
Exactly.
I will put the, in the show notes, I will put her website and contact information so you could join all her social media and see her in the bathroom modeling the new clothes.
On the bedroom now, not the bathroom
anymore.
Now
the bedroom. All right. Thank you, Kandace, for your time and joining me today in the Traveling Golf Diva. Ladies, until next time, keep swinging, keep traveling, and always add a touch of diva flair to the game we love. Subscribe to our monthly newsletter, share and follow us on social media, and visit our website, The Traveling Golf Diva, for the latest news and guest speakers. I will be uploading some of the pictures from the Kandy Golf attire, so stay tuned. Thank you so much.
Thanks for listening to the Traveling Golf Diva podcast. Be sure to subscribe, share, and follow. Find the Diva on Facebook at The Traveling Golf Diva and on Instagram at The Golf Diva. And be sure to visit the TravelingGolfDivaPodcast.com for more inspiration. See you next time.